What if the Constitution listed some rights like speech and religion, but the government claimed those were the only ones you have, and everything else was fair game for them to control? Sounds dangerous, right? That's the fear the Ninth Amendment was born to crush. It's super short, just 26 words, but it's a quiet powerhouse reminding us that your rights aren't limited to what's written down. Many call it the Forgotten Amendment because it's rarely the star of a Supreme Court case. It's not a blank check for any right, but a rule saying the list in the Bill of Rights isn't exhaustive. Today, we're breaking down the Ninth Amendment, its text, ratification drama, key mentions in court, and why it still sparks big debates in 2025. By the end, you'll see its hidden influence. Let's dive in. The full text. The enumeration in the Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people. This came from fierce fights during the Constitution's ratification. Anti-federalists worried that adding a Bill of Rights would backfire. People might think only the listed rights were protected and the rest could be ignored or taken away. James Madison crafted the Ninth to fix that. Just because we spell out some rights doesn't mean you don't have others that the people naturally retain. It's paired with the 10th, which reserves powers to states or people, but the Ninth focuses on rights. For over 150 years, the Supreme Court barely touched it, mostly dismissing claims that tried to use it alone. Then in 1965, Griswold versus Connecticut changed things. The court struck down a ban on contraceptives for married couples, finding a right to privacy. Justice Goldberg, in a concurrence joined by others, leaned on the Ninth Amendment. It shows there are fundamental rights beyond those explicitly listed, protected alongside the enumerated ones. This helped build the foundation for later privacy cases like Roe v. Wade in 1973. Even in Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization in 2022, which overturned Roe, the court discussed the Ninth but stuck to saying abortion isn't deeply rooted enough to be unenumerated under due process. The Ninth has never been the sole basis for a major Supreme Court win. It's more like a supporting player or a rule of construction, preventing narrow readings of the Constitution. Today in 2026, debates continue. Some scholars and advocates push for it to protect things like parental rights, travel, or even broader liberties against government overreach. Others warn it could open the door too wide for judges to invent rights. It pops up in discussions on emerging issues like data privacy or new tech, reminding courts not to assume silence means no protection. The Ninth Amendment isn't flashy. It's a safeguard ensuring the people's rights are bigger than the list on paper. What do you think? Should courts use the Ninth more boldly or keep it in the background? Share in the comments. If you like this breakdown, hit like and subscribe. Next is the 10th Amendment in our Bill of Rights series.